everybody. We're here with Control. Yes. So, if you're some weirdo who goes and watches our old stuff, you might know we already did a single stream of Control, and that's why I'm here. Because we did one for some reason, and that didn't sit right with me, and that was like a year ago, so here we are. And I feel like we just need to take it from the top, because this is partly because Alan Wake 2 came out, but I still haven't beaten the first game. I know, go after me, it's fair. And Tim hasn't streamed a second episode of the first game, so go after him more. So I don't feel comfortable playing Alan Wake 2 just yet. I want to at some point, I just haven't gotten there. But This is another game by Remedy Interactive, and it's fucking fantastic, so yeah.
I too have beaten this game.
Also, if we get far enough, it still works out because there's an Alan Wake DLC for this that is also very good.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're just going to jump in.
Someplace where everyone will know my happy mustache face. This is the Caitlin Show.
This is going to be weirder than usual.
Very, very two separate tones going on right here between gameplay footage and commentary.
You called me. So here I am.
We were talking about this before.
Well, so one thing I'll say about this game is that, so like I joked when I started the stream, it very clearly is inspired pretty heavily by the SCP writing community.
So many times it's led to nothing.
Granted, it's not in any official capacity, and that's mostly due to the fact that SCP is under Creative Commons, and thus, unless it would be very difficult for a major company to make exclusive profits off of it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Of course, we've gone over that before.
Stare at it,
Which is why it's very difficult to get like a large-scale SCP project off the ground, unfortunately. But still, we get a lot of cool fan stuff like the 096 short film, which is fantastic.
The picture's something nice. A landscape.
Excuse me.
Person.
But if you do enjoy like SCP-style content, you'll like this game.
What's it called? The prison movie.
Shawshank Redemption.
The rooms and the
Sorry.
picture, it's different.
I know they probably legally couldn't say the name of the movie, so they just alluded to it as heavily as they could, but still.
They're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth.
I don't want to talk too much because I don't want
lying to us.
This is like a plot-heavy
We're
game.
lying to ourselves.
Wait, I know that guy.
The room's not the
Oh, you mean the best character in the game? Don't worry, we'll get to him.
bigger, much stranger.
I think I've seen him in
There's
another
a
game.
hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe.
It's also just a very, like, atmospherically nice game. I like it a lot.
Sometimes
It's both terrifying
something
and
crawls
cozy.
out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
So, being a Remedy game from the same people who made Alan Wake, of course our character does a lot of, like, monologue introspection.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control.
So the FBC won't let me be.
Hold on, real quick. Tim, can you quick pull up Google Translate? I'm curious what this says. Invenio Investigatio Imperium.
I'm Googling, Way.
While he's looking that up, I do appreciate, like, the effort to look like an actual, like... They actually really put a lot of thought into what a federal government symbol for this kind of shit would be. Like, you've got the inverted pyramid up there, the eagle is sitting atop a castle tower, holding a key and a sword. I imaging locking things away and fighting something off.
So I am like currently Googling it, so you can move on from here. So far, it's not giving me a lot.
Well, no, just punch it. It's Latin. Just punch it into Google Translate.
Fine. Nation. Invent, investigate, and command. Or control.
Aha. Let's see. Multiple containment breaches
detected. The first link I found for the translation was bad video game Latin.
Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated.
So basically a normal day at the office.
Well, I do love that the building like starts off looking like a very generic office building. It like kind of eases you in. First off, we got these nice portraits. Dr. Casper Darling, head of research.
Head of research? You don't need to worry about that.
Our bureau at work. The back of some kind of janitor, it appears. We'll surely never meet him again. And director Zachariah Trench. He looks friendly.
Looks like Walt Disney. Kidding.
No one's pooping.
Yeah, I'm making sure no one's taking this shit. What is this, an Amazon warehouse? Come on.
All these years, I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Oh, I love the vending machine. Just because everything's like generically labeled in blank. And there is an actual in-universe reason for that, but I just think it's very funny. So what do we got? We got pistachios, potato chips, trail mix, pretzels, crackers, and then I can't quite read all the candy bars, but still, you get the idea.
I can't either. It's too fucking small on the screen. It's like that. Have you ever seen the movie Repo Man from like the the one with Emilio Estevez?
Yeah.
If you look at all the products in that movie, it's like cereal, brand cereal, beer. It's just shit like that whenever they go to a store.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, excuse me.
Sure.
There you are.
It's Ati,
Hear about the job?
best character in the game.
Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks.
He's one of those characters where you,
Elevator that way.
this first conversation with him, you just assume he's like some confused old janitor.
Right away.
But like, when you learn to look beyond the surface level of what he's saying, you kind of realize he's not confused at all and is saying exactly what he means.
There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you
Also, he says a lot of,
I've
I
done
believe it's
enough night shift on the job
Finnish,
to know it
like
makes us
just
come up.
sayings randomly.
The janitor is a friendly face.
Yeah,
better than somebody with no
that makes
face at all.
sense.
Oh, also he responds to her inner monologue, which I think is funny.
No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking.
She doesn't even acknowledge that he responded to her inner monologue.
I mean, would you respond if someone did that?
I'm just saying, I'd be a little like, what the fuck? Because we were half talking over it. She said, Ati, the janitor, is a friendly face, and he said, better than someone with no face at all. And again, it's important to note, that was her inner monologue saying that. She didn't say it out loud. Also, that's weird. We're back up here, like, in front of the entrance again, but this upper floor is entirely different. And where the portrait of Ati was is now the elevator.
Oh.
Like, the portraits of Darling and Trench are still there, but now the elevator's here, with the janitor cart inside.
Not gonna lie, I don't think I ever noticed that the first time I played this game.
And the poster.
It's one of those things this game does really well that I always get a kick out of when a game does it,
They told
is
me I imagined
rearranging spaces you've been
I've
in,
been trying
like
to
with a
put it
canon
together
explanation
ever
for
since.
it, and fucking with your sense of deja
Will you
vu.
help?
Jack, whenever you're able to, would you like to explain to the audience what you told me when I joined the stream, before we did the stream, rather? In regards to a certain theme park company?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll say this mainly just because, for those of you who have local theme parks around you, this is likely going to affect them in the long run. Two of the major, like, regional theme park owners in America have merged, with Six Flags and Cedar Fair going through an equal merger. Although they've announced they will carry on the Six Flags brand instead of Cedar Fair, which I get. It's more recognizable. So that's going to be interesting. We really don't have a lot of clues as to what this is going to mean long term, which makes it interesting. The general response is like, so does this mean Cedar Fair parks get worse or Six Flags parks gets better?
I'm really hoping for the latter on that one.
But for those who don't know Cedar Fair by name, it's stuff like the King's Parks, King's Island and King's Dominion, Carowinds, Knott's Berry Farm, all of that stuff.
You know what's on my mind.
Knott's Berry? More like, not scary, bro.
17 years since the
Oh, what do we got here?
Bureau took
The
him.
oldest house.
That is an old house.
The oldest. There's a lot of lore notes. I love them, but I'm not going to, like, sidetrack the game too much by going through them a ton.
Don't lie.
We don't have access. We need higher clearance. Oh, what does this say? Is that a stapler or an altered item? Don't take office equipment outside of the building. That's ominous.
This is super ominous. Fucking, you're gonna leave with a paperclip in your bag and it's gonna destroy half a city block.
Don't read confidential correspondence. It's not just rude, it's illegal.
Okay, big brother.
I mean, kinda. Looks like Central Executive is locked off, so we have no other choice but to go into this office. Oh, that was a bang. I'm sure everyone inside is okay.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
It's not a murder weapon. It's a suicide implement. Testing, testing, testing. We are broadcasting from the Pyramid Other. Only the director can wield the gun, sword, intentionally left blank. Your application will be processed.
There's the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality.
So I do actually enjoy this aspect of the game. Dr. Darling is one of those characters you will only ever really interact with through these live-action clips of him.
Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
I love the gun, the service weapon. This is your ritual challenge. You must choose to be the chosen one.
This place.
Whoa.
But I do love the service weapon. This, like, clearly not from Earth shifting weapon that's been made to look like a handgun. These are the concept tattoos we see in your mind. The service weapon. It has many forms, like the house prison you occupy. The board who speaks from that inverted pyramid are, like, kind of the ones who give authority to the Bureau. And it's interesting because the language they speak obviously isn't English, but Jesse here can still understand them. But there's always double meaning in what they say, and it creates for an interesting situation. Control the gun, control the house.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
It also, the design of the service weapon also creates an interesting mechanic. It has technically infinite ammo because it fires its own parts.
Yeah, it has to be like
Like, it has to reform after a minute, but other than that, it's infinite ammo. I don't know, it's a very fun concept for a weapon in this setting.
Yeah.
I'm not good at shooters. Haha. Oh yeah, and if you burn it out, it'll take a little longer to recharge.
So don't burn it out, kids.
And of course, if you do have low ammo and you're waiting for it to recharge, you do have your melee attack.
Melee, I believe it's pronounced melee.
Melee!
Ah, yes, my favorite soccer player, Ely.
We wield the gun, you. You wield the gun, we wield you. The board appoints you. Congratulations, director.
You ever had a dream where you do and then you?
Again, like sometimes, like it's weird how you interpret them sometimes. But also, see, yeah, that was a lot. We walked in, found the director of the Bureau dead. We picked up his gun, and now we're the director.
Did you hear that?
We also start hearing hallucinations from the dead director.
After the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood
My favorite.
every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
We had a bunch of movie trailers drop today.
Things have quieted down out.
I know about Planet of the Apes and Fall Guy, but what else dropped?
The Terrifier 3 teaser leaked.
Already? They're making 3? What the fuck?
He had it planned before 2 even came out.
Okay. Also, real quick, one of my favorite details. Jesse is now the director of the Bureau, and the Bureau reflects this. All the portraits of Trench have now changed to be her.
Ah, they did not get my good side.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all.
What do you mean? It's just 3 corpses flying in the air like no one's business.
And an ominous red glow.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
Out of
You
me.
can't let this happen.
What?
You can't let this happen.
It is weird. I know it's part of the intention, but cutting from live action to the game's animation is
Stop it.
wild.
You.
In a good way.
Thank you.
But also, we've gotten to a point graphically where, like, it's not as jarring as it might have once been. The hiss. Still don't have access. Damn. Again, like, all of the portraits of Trench are now portraits of us. But yeah, no, so to recap what we know so far, Jessie says her brother was mysteriously abducted by this organization years ago, and she's basically spent her whole life trying to track them down. And when she does get here, shit has hit the fan. Which for, like, I am really sorry for my shitty aim, people. But for an organization that deals with the stuff this place does, shit hitting the fan is really bad.
You know, when shit hits the fan for a geologist, a rock on the table just hits the ground. You know,
I'm
John,
sure these people are fine.
well, you know, even Disneyland had problems on its first day.
Hope no one's in here. Cool. Alright, get used to these floating bodies chanting mysterious shit. That's gonna be a thing. Also, some shelter. This guy still got stuck up there. Just gonna leave him in there. I'm sure he'll be fine.
He's fine.
Welcome to the oldest house. Guess we go this way. I don't know where else he would be. Oh no. That's not good at all.
Tried to invade me earlier.
No, it's great. It's great.
Burrowing into
Also, some
everything
interesting
in this
architectural
place.
design here, folks.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it.
and over.
This place gives me the creeps.
It's a little spooky. I'm not enjoying the vibes. That's a lie. I'm deeply enjoying the vibes.
The vibes are in shambles.
Anybody else? Oh. Oh shit, the boss.
Did good, I think.
So the vision says we have to cleanse the control points.
Wait,
I don't want to clean anything.
help me fix it.
Push the hiss out. Also, yeah, Jessie appears to be talking to some presence in her mind that's been there since before all this. Oh, look, the room fixed itself. That's nice.
You did it. You did it.
Well, the vibes are better.
Can you hear me?
Damn, we don't have any other outfits.
With the Bureau. Are you still sane?
Hello.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody
Goodbye.
sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden.
Guess
I'm
not.
listening.
I should have lied.
Shit. You're the new director.
Oh, right, and everyone else, like, as soon as they hear your name, knows you're the new director.
Oh, hey, yeah, you're the new boss.
Again, very ominous, like, but in a way that makes sense for this setting. Like, even Jessie just learns to roll with the punches after a
Call me
point.
Jesse.
Okay.
She's
Jesse.
kind of like
I'm Emily.
Superintendent Chalmers.
But
She knows
somehow,
not to question
thanks
this
to a
shit.
hostile force. This
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead.
Way to just lay it on thick.
Ah. I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me. Saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point. Push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
Can we get much
You
up?
entered the building when it was already in the lockdown.
Sorry.
Before you became.
That's all I
the
can think
director.
whenever I see the body.
How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even.
I mean, she didn't necessarily lie. I mean, you can say what you want about a lie of omission, but
You probably have a million more.
You lied to
Like,
me.
do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope.
don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
But first, there's usually a chest in here. Nope, never mind, there's not.
Push
The vacuum.
out.
Anyway, yeah, guys, we're gonna cure these people.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Did it work? Let's find out.
That's a no.
I can't believe
It didn't work.
They faded to smoke.
Too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago.
Oh, right, she's literally from a town called Ordinary.
Stop.
For a long time. That's enough.
I literally, when I first heard that, thought, like, it was leading to some big twist where she grew up in a simulation or something. But no, that's not a thing as far as I'm aware.
Event case dealing with Ordinary.
Point out like 40 years after this game came out, it's like, you know, it's a
It was
simulation.
one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone, a direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know.
So you might be asking yourself, why does this supernatural organization that insists on secrecy operating out of this unnaturally tall building in the middle of a city? I don't think it's ever directly referred to in game dialogue, but it appears in the, like, lore notes that the oldest house, which is the name of the building, basically has a mimetic, an anti-mimetic field where you, unless you're directly knowing to look for it and looking for it, you will just not really observe it or acknowledge it.
Only to see the hiss.
That makes sense.
I mean, again, in this setting, yeah, kinda.
I mean, I'll take it. It's a better answer than no answer.
I mean, again, we're in the middle of an impossibly, like, large on the inside, supernaturally changing and shifting building. that seems to predate this organization, which in itself is very
Don't
old.
hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby.
I think
They should have gotten
that's Trench's portrait up there on the top. Ooh, chest. Can I mod? Oh, I do. Excuse me.
The Fall Guy trailer was pretty good. David Leitch isn't perfect, but he's good with the action, so I know it's going to be entertaining enough.
Real quick, just want to look around these upstairs rooms. What do we got here? Get the glare out of the way. Come on, get the glare out of the way. Seriously? Delays caused by a house shifts do not count towards overtime. Damn.
Bastards.
Fucking brutal. Oh, we got another one. Do as you're told, don't eat mold.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Probably good advice.
Don't touch Willie. Good advice.
Can't find your office? Watch your step. Rangers from security department. Let's
Wait,
work
what's
hard.
the-
His life is in your hands. I think it's in New York.
Rangers in New York? Oh, perfect.
Oh man, I need clearance level 4 to get into the funniest room in this fucking game.
What's the funniest room in this fucking game?
I'm not gonna spoil it for when I eventually do have clearance level 4.
I hate being teased.
Sorry, I know this is like kind of tedious, but I do know there's a bunch of chests in these upstairs offices, so I keep going around to check. Alright, where am I going again? Communications.
You're going to hell.
Well, since we know these guys can't be
There
saved,
it is again.
time to mercy kill.
Jesus.
What?
Eh,
They're basically dead. They've been overtaken by a sentient, energy field.
Jesus, Boomer?
Boomhauer.
No, Boomer. That's a reference to, Got the Watch.
Oh. Hi there, friend.
My favorite part of the news, spoilers for the news Got the Watch episode, Jerry fucking dies.
Hold on. Ooh, another new poster. Hold on. Avoid modern technology. Synchronicity research from the Synchronicity Research Department. Again, this is all shit that's very confusing when you don't know a lot about how this place works. I don't think I can go that way. But let's try. Yep, no, it causes pain to go that way.
Powering here.
Cool.
Me anywhere near it. With your
What was I gonna say? Oh, Letterkenny's finally ending.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't even know it was still going.
Is Shorzy still going?
I actually don't know. You know what? I'll just Google it.
Excuse me, sir, the cafeteria is closed. I said the cafeteria is closed.
Sir?
I know you guys have the munchies, but I can't do anything about the cafeteria not being open. Look, there is a reason to go into the bathrooms.
Yeah, to pee.
Well, that and there's stuff in here. Look, there's a chest in the men's room.
Okay, so Shorzy Season 3 is going to be a thing. That's all I got for you.
Is it rude to say I'm surprised?
No. Because, quite honestly, we've gotten how many seasons of Letterkenny? And Shorzy is just more Letterkenny if you think about it.
Dead letters.
Those letters look pretty alive to me.
Well, I'm pretty sure these letters are technically dead, biologically speaking.
That's not what I'm talking about. But, like, I know what you mean. Just because, like, by the time Shorzy even happened, the whole Letterkenny shit kind of got old.
I don't even mean it like that necessarily. I hadn't heard the strongest responses to Shorzy.
I think that's kind of why, though. Like, Letterkenny had up to 10 seasons within the span of, like, 5 years. Which is a lot. And really, it kind of peaked pretty early, around season 4. Hey, just like Community. I feel like one of the things Shorzy really has going for it is really cool hockey scenes, and that's kind of it.
I mean, but for a show about a hockey player, I think that's kind of necessary. For, like, a requirement.
Have that, it would have no reason to exist. Like, I get to listen to Shorzy talk the whole time. Great. As funny as Shorzy is, it gets grating after like 5 minutes. I can't be talking shit about that because we are literally on a show where people do nothing but talk.
Yeah, but Shorzy is in a fucking Twitch stream.
Yeah, and Shorzy's also an exaggeration on Canadian hockey players. Which, yeah, that's obnoxious. But so are people from New Jersey, so I can't talk shit.
Oh, is it my favorite thing? / most least favorite thing? Oh, never mind, this is one of Darling's videos.
8 inches wide and
My
capable
least
of storing
favorite.
a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. And it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
So, that to me, that video is very important for, like, shedding light on how the objects of power that you'll come to interact with work. Because basically, like, they draw on the collective unconscious. So, a floppy disk that contains Soviet launch codes now has the telekinetic ability to launch objects, or its wielder does.
Yeah.
Also, more to the point that'll become relevant later, is that, at least with the researchers trying to use it, like connecting to it and trying to use it, they're not able to do much with it. Like he said, they managed to launch like pencils, and like the biggest feat they ever pulled off was launching a cup. Oh, here's the thing I was looking for: nightmare fuel. The FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to see. Let's join the Threshold Kids. Oh, thank God.
Oh, I don't like that. What was this, Pirate Cove?
I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened? I don't know. He blacked it out. It's like the director says. Confidential and children both start with C.
Confidential and children both start with C.
Dad says my mama went missing in actions. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look,
Sorry.
Doctor. We'll find your mama together.
And that was just your first sampling of trauma through Threshold Kids, a puppet show developed by Bureau staff, because they thought kids would go nuts for that for some reason.
Yeah.
You can find episodes of Threshold Kids all throughout the game, and each one is more horrifying than the last. Oh, right. I do actually want to go through the ones in Dead Letters, just because they're fucking funny. Now, where is it? Case files, maybe? No, it's correspondences. Dead Letters basically refers to any, like, letters somehow sent from the outside to the Bureau, or, like, that the Bureau intercepted going to other agencies.
Yeah.
So it's usually like crackpots talking about weird shit they saw. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have lots of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. So that, again, I love the Dead Letters because it's all shit like that.
Yeah.
I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones that anyone knows. A new God. The machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. So yeah, okay, weird tangent. I think this one is actually inspired by a real thing. Basically, some crackpot in during the spiritualist movement of the late 1800s, early 1900s, claimed that he was building a mechanical body for God to inhabit, like for the new Messiah. It was weird. Like, you can Google that. Like, that's actually seemingly inspired by a real story.
Huh. Alright.
Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you gotta send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Again, he sent this to the governor because the police won't answer his calls.
Huh. Well then.
I love the dead letters so much.
Have you seen any of the newer stuff for Godzilla -1?
I saw a trailer when I saw the FNAF movie.
Dude, I'm really excited.
Oh, it looks fantastic. And I love... It made me realize how it really is great to see, like, classic Godzilla design with the ear points.
Hell yeah, I love the ears. People think it's goofy, but I'm like, he's a lizard. Lizards... Hey, look. Alligators have ears too, bitch. The Bernie Burns quote.
Nothing
This reminded
else
me too. Godzilla 2000's in theaters right now.
Really? Oh yeah, it is. I saw something about that.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be by this weekend, but I really wish I could have gone to see it.
Just mercy killing. Anything up here? There is. It pays to be nosy in these kind of games. A lot of doors have been sealed off. Oh. Someone spilled prune juice, I'm sure. Yes.
Shut up, Grandma! Drink your prune juice!
Oh shit. The male is fighting back. It killed this poor bastard. Well, I can't go that way, so I guess I better investigate the male. Uh-oh.
The museum is moving... The museum... Oh, what's going on?
The male tubes are attacking.
Again?
And it seems like they've killed all the mailroom staff.
So the Museum of the Moving Image in Queens will have screenings for They Live and The Wicker Man in late November and late December.
Hell yeah. I want to go to the Museum of the Moving Image because I think they have an exhibit with a lot of Henson artifacts.
Yeah, they do.
Problem is, it's in Queens, which I never go to Queens. Not out of like obligation or anything. I just never happened to like be that direction.
Yeah.
Like most of the time, if I go to New York, I don't leave Manhattan.
Shame.
Well. It's almost like we just saw a video about this. But it seems like the objects of power have also been affected by the hiss. The floppy disk nuke can be bound. To gain launch telekinesis. Teach us to believe, Director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here.
Oh.
It's like the channel's been changed.
Good job picking the colors for the letters there, guys.
Yeah, I noticed that a couple times now. All of Jesse's subtitles are just in white without any background or outline.
Their director. I'm no one's director.
So yeah, now we have the ability to launch. This is very helpful.
Actually, launching got me out of a pinch a few times in this game.
No, I wasn't being sarcastic about that. I truly mean that this is a really, like, neat ability.
No, I know. I was just adding to that. When do you fly?
I think it's when you get the carriage horse, or the merry-go-round horse.
Got it. That was always my favorite part of this game, being able to levitate. That was like, this is it. This is the perfect video game. If you give me the ability to fly, or even, like, glide, I'll play the game. Sometimes. Distinctly speaking, Final Fantasy XIV does allow you to fly.
Yeah, but you refuse to play it.
I know. That's why I said sometimes.
Damn. We're just gonna have to go across the bridge because these guys are hiding from me. Ooh, 2 for 1. Oh, there's one behind me?
Yeah, look at that. I don't know where the fucking thing you grabbed came from, but sure.
Well, that's the thing. They don't always come from in front of you, and it makes it very funny to me when just from behind whoever you're throwing shit at, a chunk of rubble just hits them in the back of the head.
Fucking grade A comedy.
There you are.
So it becomes very clear that
Cut off.
the board isn't so much concerned about what's happening to the Bureau, more just concerned that the Hiss is trying to get through to them.
Yeah. So, whenever I see like the red misty stuff, we just saw it 2 seconds ago.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen the movie Daniel Isn't Real?
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
It kind of reminds me of a lot of the visuals in that movie. If you ever see it, you'll know what I mean. I don't want to spoil too much, but that's a movie I think everybody should just watch going into it completely blind.
It kind of, the reddish mist they create when you beat them almost kind of reminds me of the energy in Annihilation.
I haven't seen Annihilation. I've been meaning to. I just haven't had the chance to sit down with it.
I just remember when that movie came out, the Not Bear scene became completely viral.
I don't even think I've seen that bit.
Really?
So, I mean...
Because that scene was all over the fucking internet when that movie came out.
You know what this means, Jack? It means I'm going to have the best experience watching that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I've dodged every spoiler, every little trailer, every scene. Oh, I'm going in completely blind.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
I just can't believe Knott's Berry Farm had a big spot in that movie.
Oh, I don't even think it's called the Not Bear. I just mostly call it that because kind of like the pop culture idea of the horror idea of the Not Deer.
No, I know. It's just I heard Knott, and I remember we were talking about Knott's Berry Farm earlier, so I was like,
mm-hmm. No, I got the joke. I was just saying. Ooh, something over here.
Not Deer has got to be one of the creepiest, Is it more folklore or cryptid?
I mean, there might be some basis folklore-wise, but a lot of modern internet cryptids, it's basically become a separate entity from any folklore origin. Like how the pop culture idea, though, Skinwalker or the Wendigo are just completely detached from what that is.
Yeah. Well, because Not Deers are supposed to be something similar to a Skinwalker, or at the very least, they are Skinwalkers, from what I understand.
I don't even know if it's that specific. I think it's just a creature that resembles a deer until you get a clearer look at it.
You start to see way too many eyes. It's actually missing all of its fucking legs.
I know, this is a little dark, so I'm sorry about that, but one video I distinctly remember was... There was this, footage going around of someone getting scared at night by, a deer that had, a broken neck or something.
Mm-hmm.
That, was still, kicking, and, walking around, and it scared the shit out of them.
That's the unfortunate thing about Not Deers, is that regular deers are already fucking terrifying.
Well, again, this one had a broken neck from getting, hit by a car or something.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Well, that's concerning.
Oh, is that Miss Minutes? I'm just kidding. It was funny. I was working on Can I talk about like some spoilers in this game?
Yeah, sure.
So there's a famous motel in this game. I won't go into too many details with it. This has less to do about story stuff. It's just something from work a few months ago.
Mm.
But when I was working on the show Severance, there was a motel set, and I even sent a picture to you guys.
Yeah, no, and I was like, and you were playing it up big time, like, oh, are they making a Control movie? And you're like, fuck off.
But it looks like it was similar looking to the motel.
Oh no, I gotta come back here later. It's one of the fungus rooms, or the mold rooms.
Oh man, Fungus Among Us, my favorite album. Just kidding, that album didn't even release.
Oh, I'm not supposed to be in here yet. Excuse me, wrong room.
I don't know if anybody's familiar with the band Incubus, but I think it was their second album was Fungus Among Us, and it didn't even release.
Alright, first boss fight.
Hey. That's pretty cool.
We found the head of the communications department, Tomasi. Oh, and he's throwing shit.
Tomasi Tampa. That was a good dodge there.
The trick I've learned with the flying enemies is you basically have to, oh shit, I let my health get too low. Damn it. The trick I learned with the flying enemies is you can deal damage to them with telekinesis, but you have to fire 2 objects at them back to back, because they'll dodge the first one.
Yes. Oh, I know I put it in the group chat earlier, but fucking Ric Flair signing a multi-year deal with AEW.
Oh yeah, and he's fucking old as shit now.
He's old as shit. God knows what his health is like. Like, multi-year deal, you got like a multi-month at best. You'd be lucky if you didn't croak within the first week of that company. Or being with that company, right?
Hey, Kevin.
Hey. Get here. How do you feel?
I am relatively in pain, but I got... Oh.
How's your tooth?
Still terrible, but like... I went to the drive-thru today, right?
Yeah.
I go up, I order something, and then it's just like, oh, we don't have fudge, get caramel. I'm like, okay, and then like, can I just like get the ice cream? But I said it like, can I just get the thing? Because I couldn't think of the word ice cream. And he was like, we don't have fudge. I'm like, oh, okay, so I got caramel. And then it's like spot number 3. I'm like, okay, and then I drive to spot number 3, and someone's parked there.
Oh, God.
I hate that so much when they tell you to like go up to one of the drive-through spots and someone's just parked in there normal.
The best part is, yeah, there's nobody in the car, and then a lady walks out with food in her hand, gets in the car, and then leaves. So I'm like, did she just walk off with my food?
No, she... What?
She didn't walk off with my food.
No, I was gonna say, I thought you said she did for a second. I was like, wait, what?
I almost thought she did, so I was like, what do I do in this situation? Like, what if this is like a thing? So I stand outside in like 37-degree temperatures, because I didn't know what to do. I drove to an actual parking spot, not like one of the drive-thru ones. And I just stood at spot number 3.
Well, okay, Kevin, I think you might have overthought this a tad.
Look, and then she left. No. It gets complicated. She left. I was like, oh, good. I go back to my car and I park at spot number 3. So it's like nothing ever happened.
For context, as someone who has had this happen to them before, first off, the parking spot that you got, was it at least close to parking spot 3?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what you could have done that would have saved you a lot of grief as someone who has had this happen before, just wait in your car, and when you see them coming out to the spot, just flag them down. Like, wave out your window.
Yeah, but there's like 2 other people there. I was like, which person is it?
I know, just wave them down.
But so it was still like diagonal and like across the street from like all the other ones. And the other one, like right next to it, was a handicap spot.
That reminds me of the time when we were in Burlington last year when I ordered chicken nuggies and fries. And like, cool, I'll be here in like 30 minutes. And then 40 minutes passes and still not there. And you guys would point out, like, something's wrong. I'm like, no, it's fine. She's probably just running a little late. An hour now. And I check my phone, and I get a text from the Uber delivery girl, and she was like, someone stole your order.
The fuck?
You don't remember that?
Oh, wait, yeah, I do. God, can't have shit in Burlington.
I was like, what the... I was like, you're fine, but who the... I mean, plenty of people steal Uber Eats orders all the time.
Oh, shit, I didn't know we were playing Hotline Miami.
Hell yeah. A good game.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I can't talk shit on this game.
Oh, shit.
I actually love
Damn,
it.
I forgot. To get to the hotline... The Ocean View Motel and Casino.
Hell yeah.
So is this where we last left off, or are we just doing the whole thing again?
No, I don't even think I have the save file from where we left, because this game doesn't have multiple save files. So, I just started from scratch.
Ah, I see.
Especially because, that was a year ago, so... Anyway, 1, 2, 3. I love the motel so much. It's so creepy.
This looks almost exactly like the lobby, rather, looks like the Severance set I was working on.
I mean, because there's a very good reason for that. The whole point of the Ocean View is it's supposed to look like it could appear anywhere in America.
It's just a generic motel lobby.
In fact, if what we understand about it is to be believed, it probably would appear anywhere in America and just fucking vanish the next time you looked. Personal headcanon. I think it got torn down, but that one fucking creepy motel in downtown Burlington, that might have been the Ocean View.
Oh my god.
You know exactly what motel I'm talking about.
Oh, of course. It was right across the street from Murder Mart.
Anyone here?
Was a motel there?
There was. It was creepy, and I don't think it had been in operation, but people still parked under it. And then I think the most recent time I went there, they had finally torn it down, but I can't say for certain.
Yeah, I'm shocked you don't remember that place. It was right there.
I commented on it constantly how creepy I thought it was.
Yeah.
But also, further pointing that thing out about how this could be anywhere, it's covered in tourism posters from around the country, from different states.
Yeah, Texas.
Anyway.
That one.
I keep forgetting if there's volcanoes on,
Shame we can never go into the casino.
What?
Wait, there's something on the thing.
It says casino. Oh no, that's the key I need.
Oh, okay.
Black pyramid on it.
I just wanted to draw attention because this is technically the Ocean View Motel and casino, but we can't go into the casino. Even though I'm sure the casino is a very small room with a couple of slot machines in it.
Yeah, I was about to say, what would a motel-based casino even look like? You just walk in and it's just it's one craps table. It's got a broken leg. Not very good.
It's got one slot machine designed for arcade tokens.
Alright, here we go again. 1,
Even make one.
2,
3.
So yeah, I love the logic behind this because it fits very well with this paranormal organization. They have an object that is appears as a light switch cord that that'll take you to the Ocean View. And what do they do with it? They use it as building security to alter pathways unless you can make your way through the Ocean View. I don't know, it's very funny logic to me. Do we happen to pick up any other dead? Ooh, we did pick up. No, wait, that's a non-official. Damn it, no more dead letters.
Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. I have the orchestral redux of the Digital Circus theme song stuck in my head.
The one at the played at the very end.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna share something very cursed I saw on Twitter to you guys in the main chat.
Oh god, I hate these things. Hold on, wait, let's see this first before I deal with this.
That's fine.
No! Stop it!
For the audience who will not be able to have a visual aid, allow me to explain. There's a text that says, "What would human stands and papyrus look like?" You might want to sit this one down. And it's just a picture of Fanboy and Chum Chum.
I hate it because it's true. Let's be honest.
Fans isn't nest. It's actually a lot worse. Never.
So these things will appear. These things will appear a few times throughout the game. They're indestructible and will just chase you down as soon as you get in range of them.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Those are the fucking Tommy knockers.
Those aren't meatballs with teeth.
That's all I could think of what they look like. That's all.
Well done, director. Well dialed, director. You can,
Also, just because Kevin first of all, Kevin went to a McDonald's that had a working ice cream machine. Good job, Kevin.
It doesn't connect to any typical.
Well, in fairness, my understanding of it is that the ice cream machines at McDonald's, despite being a meme, is not technically their fault.
No,
basically, the manufacturer of the particular machine they used screwed them over on the repair, circumstances of the machines.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi.
So, looks like MJ got her ponytail.
Marshall especially.
Wait, what?
Operations.
Sorry, she kind of reminds me a little. The way, I don't know if that's just how, animation kind of works nowadays, but she looks like, kind of a little bit like MJ from Spider-Man.
Oh, sorry, I was confused what you were saying. I get it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see it.
I feel like this is what fans wanted MJ to look like in the games.
I have it. The hotline.
Having a nosebleed?
Listen.
Hey, Jess, this is why you can't have cocaine at work.
An echo with important info.
I
need to get back to Emily.
I don't even want to know what coke at this place would be like.
Right? You think they stoop so low as to just use coke? No, they got way weirder shit.
What's
that door wasn't there before.
Be able to help.
Who's the Bobby Lee character from Cognito Inc?
What?
From Inside Job. Who's Bobby Lee's character?
Oh, why can't I remember? I know who you're talking about. I just can't remember his name.
Yeah, he's funny as shit.
Oh, good. They cleaned up Trench's body, but not the blood stain.
No.
Well, it's a red rug. You can't notice it after a bit.
Do you know how hard it is to get blood out of a carpet?
Again, it's a red rug. They'll be fine. Back to Central Executive, I guess. Still don't have clearance level 4.
I've been watching a lot of clips from the Bad Friends podcast with Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino. Holy shit, that show. We definitely can't quote it on this channel, but I highly recommend checking it out.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms? The hiss?
Hold on, wait.
Sorry. You made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
I got the hotline.
Oh,
I
man.
can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team.
You know, this is a very progressive game. They made the Pope a woman. That's a very...
God damn it, Kevin. You know what? I think we should take it further. We should give her a copy of Undertale.
She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors.
Also, why is it easier to get to the high director's room than anywhere else in the building?
Well, it's implied Ahti let us through to the director's office.
Okay.
Because
the elevator that takes us to the executive level doesn't appear until after we talk to Ahti.
All that in the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Really go for some fucking deviled eggs right now.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Oh, I was looking at a post with deviled eggs. I was like, damn, I really want one right now.
There's a running joke in my family where my mom will sometimes get like a pack of deviled eggs from the grocery store, but she never learns her lesson about how to pack them in the bag, and so they'll always be like smashed against the plastic lid by the time she gets home.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Oh yeah, I finally figured out what my gimmick would be if I was ever a pro wrestler. I would just be kind of like Goku, where I'll just walk up to another wrestler and be like, "Hey man, I heard you're pretty strong. You want to go have a match?" Just like unprovoked, no negative attitude. Just like, I want to fight. Let's do it. Let's just go.
I was concerned at first because I was like, how are you going to make your hair grow and turn blonde every match?
And like anytime I'm not fighting, you know what I'm doing? Eating.
God damn it! Truly Goku bit.
That's the best gimmick.
Hi, Jesse.
Because I get to just eat, and I get to fight. That's all that matters.
Thanks, I'm sure.
I thought there was something important to talk to you about, but it's just explaining stuff. Right.
Do you hear that?
Character's dumb as bricks, but the minute the bell rings, it's on. I'm a fucking physicist, but with fighting and pro wrestling.
With what? We can't get any equipment from the research sector until the internal lockdown is lifted.
What sounds like singing coming from the elevator and a janitor's cart.
What does he listen to again, typically?
Oh, when he gives you his tape deck later in the game, he's got a Old Gods of Asgard song on it, who are characters from Alan Wake.
Yeah. I was wondering...
Like I said
before. I knew... what's his name, Ahti?
The janitor.
Yes, Ahti.
Isn't he in Alan Wake?
I don't think so.
I thought we saw him in the first episode of Alan Wake.
God, that would be a fucking twist.
Do I have to turn off copyrighted music now that I think about it? Because it's just like, is he listening to a song that we need to be concerned about?
I don't think so. Old Gods of Asgard is a fictional band created by Remedy for their games.
He can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the...
I'll check the sounds if there's the audio settings if there's a streamer mode.
Oh,
there you go. Mute copyrighted music. There you go, Kevin.
Oh.
Yeah. See, they're looking out for you.
Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the
Anyway,
elevator
guys.
took me to Trench's office.
What?
Me too?
Nothing.
You spent a few minutes saying, "Oh no," very concerningly, and then said, "Anyway, guys." How is that nothing?
I just hit my elbow on the fucking desk, and I'm in the
Ow.
Wow.
Yeah.
If it helps, I fell asleep.
That doesn't look good.
Image. I fell asleep to the cursed image of Birdo without her bow.
Ugh. Ew, I don't like that.
And then I woke up, like, pretty, at a time where I was worried I was going to be late to my dental appointment, which I wasn't, which is good. But then I was like, they numbed my mouth, and I was like, okay, this is fine. But this one tooth, which was pretty bad, just, no, just decided to ignore all the numbing.
Oof, that's rough.
And then it felt numb, and then friggin', like, my coworker's on it. She knows exactly where the ibuprofen is.
Hell yeah.
And then I realized that they put the numbing agent in my mouth was still there. So I drank water, and then I was just like,
oh,
wow,
no.
I taste nothing but numbing agent.
Okay, I was worried. When you said, like, you were still, like, feeling a little numb in your mouth and you tried to drink water, depending on how numb you still are, that might have ended badly.
Oh.
With it spilling out of your mouth.
Well, you know, I've become so numb, except in a very screechy and angsty tone, you know?
Oh, you mean like, I've become so numb? Like
yes.
that?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, cool, we can construct the shatter form.
Oh, yeah.
Shatter? Why,
Let's
that's
see. Headshot
very
boost
concerning.
Well, it's basically just a shotgun mode for the service weapon.
Yes, please ignore this joke.
Shat her?
I did not say that joke.
Shat her? I barely know her.
Damn it, still no new dead letters.
William Shatter.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to remember this one character from Catcher in the Rye. I think it's the main character. I keep forgetting his name.
Holden Caulfield?
Holden Caulfield, these nuts.
Holden these nuts? People always say propaganda this, propaganda that. Why don't you get a propaganda at these nuts?
I had just realized it works a little bit with Wakanda, and I don't know how I feel about this. I want to respect the nation of Wakanda, but I also acknowledge that it does work with Wakanda.
You mean
the fictional nation of Wakanda. Gotta respect it.
What's that bit from the Try Not to Laugh series from Smosh when one of the black guys in Smosh is up for Trying Not to Laugh, and Shane just goes in with the fucking bongo, goes ape shit on it, and once he stops, looks at the black guy and goes, just saw Black Panther.
Oh, here you go, Tim, since you were wondering about this. Something's making a weird flashing in this room. Oh, look, a chest!
No!
You fell for the oldest trick in the book.
This place makes me nauseous.
Wait, in what way was I wondering about this one?
The merry-go-round horse.
An object of power.
Wow.
How do you think it got down here?
It's an object of power.
It's the thing that lets you fly.
A carousel horse.
So at Freehold Mall, there's a big ass merry-go-round at the food court. You cannot miss it. It's right there.
Oh wait, no, not the merry-go-round horse doesn't let you fly. It just lets you dash. That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a really good power. Good for like dodging.
Dodge.
No.
Now I can't remember then. What's the object of power that lets you fly?
Probably something very late game.
No, it's not even. Like, I just can't. I'm blanking on what it is.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys my greatest Halloween pun on the planet.
What is it?
So, Skeleton turns to his friends. This joke's a real rib tickler. The ghost says boo, the horse says nay, and the headless horseman doesn't say anything because he has no head. If you have any information regarding this, please contact Sleepy Hollow Authority. Help him get ahead in life. Help him get ahead in life, which I want to write help him get some head, but I don't, some kind of head, but I don't know how.
Oh, and I fell through the floor again.
Oh, yep, well, they really need to reinforce these floors.
I'm gonna open you now. You're not gonna drop me through the floor.
I don't know, he has a kind of like, when it's closed, it has a kind of face of like, I don't think you want to.
Ooh, ooh, another Threshold Kids video, guys.
Yeah, can I tell you what I think the item is for levitating?
I know it, I just can't remember it off the top of my head.
Only there's something we can really anchor down on this fucking idea.
No, it's not the anchor, is it? Is it the anchor? I can't remember.
I think it is.
Yeah, you know, the anchor just weighs you down. Once you get rid of the anchor, there's nothing holding you back. I can't hear any sound, so it's just a bunch of creation.
I'm drawing the pyramid.
Oh no.
The pyramid.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
The Black Pyramid. It's an
Pyramid.
airplane.
Airplane!
It's big, white, and empty.
Just like me.
What is it? It's a weird, crazy alien.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Ever. You can get lost in all that.
Oh, that's what people say about me all the time.
I was gonna make a cocaine joke, but yeah, that too.
Anum. It's my home. You're home now.
I love the Threshold Kids. It's so friendly and educational.
This episode is weirdly specific. They're talking about pyramids? But
Well,
like
again,
Egypt?
There, you can basically find a document at some point where this was like the idea of a couple of bureau staff to like. It's basically revealed it was meant as a way to entertain Dylan / like implement some like ideas into his head that they wanted him to think. Real quick, because the game has a lot of fun with this idea. A weirdly specific poster of Ati on the door to his office.
Huh.
Not only weirdly specific, weirdly accurate too.
Well done.
Do you know how long it took for me to set that up?
It's place for congratulations.
What's his name?
Ati.
Tommy Lee Jones. What are you doing down here?
I truly need an assistant.
Funny
Okay,
thing is,
right.
I've been a janitor.
Never mind, I forgot. He doesn't kind of look like Tommy Lee Jones.
Only
What?
Auntie here seems to see that.
Again, let me double check. I think he's finished.
We need to get the lockdown.
Yeah, I think Auntie's Finnish. I remember that from last time. He's like Finnish or Swedish, one of the two, right?
What are you guys talking about? He still has work done. He's not finished.
He is finished, though. Just double checked.
Fuck you guys.
No, I'm sorry. First off, everyone was thinking it. We just weren't saying it.
Very small couple hours chop.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than
That's why I'd be a great official in the office. Okay? I say the things that everyone's thinking, but no one's saying.
I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well.
But no. So the big theory about Ahti's character is Ahti is the name of a obscure Finnish water god.
Power generators of a power plant. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten.
Why do I have 6
Situation needs
notifications?
to be fixed
That's why.
before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
So Ahti refers to whatever's in the reactor that powers the oldest house as the pensioner inside, implying it's a living being.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The works on the task.
Fellas, I am going to leave you both here for now. And by
No worries.
that, I mean forever. No, I'm leaving for now.
I'm probably going to do probably a couple more missions and then call it.
You'll take care
So,
of
good
it
luck,
until
boys.
This crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
Again, I love Ahti. He just very casually speaks in weird turns of phrase that don't really make a lot of sense in English.
God, what was the weirdest turns of phrase?
Yep.
Me and my friends were playing a.
Throw it in the fire.
Me and my friends were playing a Portuguese sort of mod of Pokemon. And one of the phrases was get the scorpion out of your pocket and buy something.
And the poster's gone.
Oh. That's weird.
So I went and accepted one of Ahti's jobs for his janitor's assistant to burn the trash around the furnace. So we gotta go to the maintenance department. This way. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh. They can't see you through the scaffolding, right? Oh, they can now.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh, what was that? Oh, you got shot. That's what happened.
That was a fucking heavy shot. God damn. Luckily there's enough health drops around here to keep me going.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, another mold room. Can't go in there right now. I might be turned around. Here we go.
And I think... Oh, yeah. There you go. There's a quarry in here?
The Blackrock Quarry. Well, it's not in here, but you get there through here.
That's not what I meant. This building has a quarry.
Map. I was like, where the fuck is the map? I can't remember. I couldn't remember how to get to it. Oh, whoops! I went the wrong way. I went out the wrong door of Ahti's office.
Yeah, you didn't use the key. Ahti's very disappointed in you.
I know. I'm a bad janitor's assistant.
probably saying percolate right now.
I'm sorry, Ate. There we go. And then we can open up the shortcut door. There we go. Make that easier so I don't have to cut through Ate's office every time.
Okay,
that didn't sound good.
If that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
So hey, the main generator is about to blow up, but not a bad first day of work. Arish the escape. Ooh.
Well, I think it's a correspondence from Arish about an escaped object of power. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Attention maintenance staff. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Your security chief, Simon Arish.
What happens if we did do one of those two?
We did both of those two.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth.
Oh yeah, this is where we left off last time.
Yes, that's right. We got to Arish, and that's where we ended it.
Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be innocent?
I don't know how I feel about this coming full circle.
Same side.
Hey, it's only forward from here.
I'm here to perform
Yes, you're right.
territorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell...
Faden,
it's a
ma'am.
shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing?
If I remember right, they don't ever really refer to it direct. It's another thing they don't really refer to in the dialogue, but you can learn by like reading the notes. The power plant is really just a holding container for one of the former heads of the Bureau, who basically got mutated into this like being that was constantly outputting energy.
At least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left.
So they just kind of put him in a box and started siphoning it to power the rest of the building.
Darling,
unlimited power.
As much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows.
That's all I can think about, just like Palpatine shooting electricity constantly.
You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Let's see, I think that... Yeah.
Energy conversion's well below the acceptable percentage. Internal pressure's climbing so fast, I'm amazed the NSC is still holding. When it blows, we're all going.
Oh, thanks, Frank.
So let's see if we can make it over there and take care of the job for Ati before we go any further.
Where's the trash that we had to throw into the furnace?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. I think it's this one. Oh. Oh god, I hate these guys. Fucking self-destructing nonsense.
this is like the end of Kingsman.
That got a little messy.
Yep. Just like the ends of Kingsman.
Yeah, I think it should be this way.
Or just like the ending of the Kingsman movie. Very messy.
Yep, furnace chamber this way.
Yep.
What's here? That's not good.
Replace the parts.
Not the portal cube. Oh, that's terrible, actually. You don't need those relays, right?
One good thing about the charged is they go down in one hit, so as long as you hit them with something, they'll blow up. And often they can cause a chain reaction if they're close enough to the others.
Ah, yes. Perfect defense.
Well, they're like any exploding enemy type. I think, yeah, the furnace is up that way. Oh, look, it marks that there's a Ahti mission here by having his radio playing on a janitor cart.
Oh, that's cool. That means he's watching you.
Take this normal garbage, totally normal, and throw it into the furnace.
Environmental regulations on waste disposal.
Nothing to worry about.
And I'll get it done.
Yeah, it's totally safe, right?
Would Ahti put you in danger?
Not intentionally. I mean, nothing you can't handle, right?
Exactly. He has Faith as his janitor's assistant. Really, the challenging part is just finding all of the garbage.
Who just leaves so many barrels haphazardly around this area?
Kevin, think of where we are.
I guess you're right. Is it the fucking horse? Yeah, I bet it's the horse.
I already got the horse. Oh, I get what you mean, sorry. Oh, there's stairs. The furnace looks angry.
Well, yeah, you're throwing toxic waste to it. It's like, hey, what are you doing?
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher
Oh, right.
at the Parakinesiology Department. I believe I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself.
Are we throwing toxic waste at a paranormal entity?
Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating. I checked, and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Oh.
So it becomes this question of, and this goes for a lot of things in this place, is it actually supernatural, or have they just gone insane?
Well, we'll find out.
Well, probably not, considering it sounds like she started feeding people to it.
That's all of them.
I don't know, let's go ask it. Hey, are you sentient? I guess not.
No. Well, that's a little disappointing. I guess when you're surrounded by a lot of paranormal artifacts that seem common, I guess you start to think that everything's a possible artifact.
I mean, plus I feel like you're just inevitably going to lose your mind.
Yeah, just like the never-ending pasta bowl. Like, where does they keep getting all this pasta from? Why is there coral?
It looks like we need more of those power cubes.
Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw this.
Oh. Not the one I was aiming for, but I'll take it.
Oh. What do you know? Who would have thought that you're just mad? You can just conjure up the quest objects from nowhere. You don't need any. Are you sure that one doesn't go to one downstairs?
I mean, I don't think it matters. They're not, like, tied to specific ones.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm just trying to figure out if this one, you grabbed an actually inconvenient one.
Well, nothing's stopping me from taking this one with me. Okay, I know I got shot at. No, I know I got shot at. Where is he?
Love you.
Oh.
Ow. Oh, another battery.
Again, they're scattered all over the place. Let's see. Should be one more.
Is it downstairs, maybe?
Might be over at the end of the hall there.
So I was looking in the options of Spider-Man 2, and one of them is fall damage.
My old enemy, the Clog.
The Clog!
You need to deal with that.
The Clog.
The Clog is blocking the pipes.
He's trying to sneak in. We got him caught with his hand in the fist.
Sounds like a really lame Kids Next Door villain. Oh. Oh, that's gross. I didn't mean to be. I didn't know we were playing Dead Space today.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's
It's
the
the Clog.
most thing I've ever seen.
Let's see.
I can't believe we're currently trying to force back whatever the hell this is.
It's the Clog.
Oh, I know it's the Clog, but what's it made out of?
Do you really want the answer?
No. No, it's one of those situations where shit is like the best answer you could come up with. Oh, it's back. Did we conquer Shit Mountain?
We pushed it back for now more than anything.
Remember, kids, always flush.
This place is gonna come down. There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying.
Let's see, can I go that way? I guess I have to, because it's not going to let me go back the way I... Oh, never mind. Oh, shit.
Oh, hey. My god, you got his trooper.
Ooh, look at all the mold on the scaffolding there.
Is the clog back?
No, the mold is a separate force. I currently don't have what I need to deal with it. It's a more late game thing. Excuse me.
No. So you got the hiss, you got the mold, and then you got the shit. Wait, the hiss, the mold, the clog. Are there any other 4-letter words that are brand new today?
Not off the top of my head. Ow!
Oh my god, the claw. Oh wait, it's a friend.
Alright, let's see. So next I gotta go the other way. Oh no. I better aim this carefully.
Oh. Oh my.
Alright, let's see.
So a lot of people like the Waluigi costume, but
that's cool.
Yeah.
We need to hurry.
Yeah, I was the only one that got a mustache. I went all out.
I mean, if you're dressing as like one of the Mario Brothers or Waluigi and Wario, and you don't have a mustache, what are you doing?
Yeah. And then like everybody's like, how the fuck did you craft the mustache so well? Because the mustache retained shape throughout the entire day.
What'd you make it out of?
I had some felt, and then I used like some foam board to keep the middle part stable.
Alright, not bad.
And it's still holding shape today.
Hell yeah.
And then obviously I duct taped the hat purple because I didn't want to do with acrylic paint. And then everybody was like, Kevin, there's such a thing as fabric markers. I'm like, you wouldn't give me the right kind of purple. I literally molded a baseball cap to my head for Halloween. And then I found a purple shirt, but there's no men's purple shirt, so I got a women's sweater that fits. And while it makes me feel comfortable, it makes me realize the real problem with the fashion industry. Women's clothing aren't warm. They're very cold.
Did Kevin just become a feminist icon? Oh, another mold
Honestly,
room.
I think I've always have been. Because I like pockets in my pants. Why can't women have them? Not that women wore women's pants before, but you know.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old twig pants inside the ventilator shit.
I assume old twig pants is his way of saying that they have a stick up their ass.
Are we talking about what I said, or are we talking about Ati again?
No, Ati just said I have to fix it before old twig pants reacts, referring to the former director who powers the NCS or the NSC.
Yes. I don't like UC in this theory. Also, is that explosive barrels underneath?
Maybe. Ah, fuck.
Oh, fuck. This is worse than those no-hit Spider-Man challenges I had to do last night.
Oh, the Mysterio challenges?
Yep. I gold-starred all of them. And
hell
it
yeah.
drives me totally insane.
God damn it. Where is he? Who's the son of a bitch who keeps shooting at me with that shit?
Anyone else want to throw a hit at me? I'll have you fired.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Oh yeah, but for those who don't know, originally I was supposed to, so for Halloween, we kind of went a little bit with coordinated outfits at, like, where I work. Like, specifically amongst us at my station. Originally, I was supposed to be Robin Hood, and like, they were supposed to be, like, what is his name? Sheriff of Nottingham and, like, someone else.
Friar Tuck?
I guess, I don't know. But that plan fell through because they didn't have any Robin Hood costumes at, like, Spirit of Halloween, and I felt bad because I was like, oh man, I really let everybody down. And then it turns out they were like, yeah, Kevin, we didn't even really want to do that anyways because we just couldn't find a good Sheriff of Nottingham outfit. I'm like, oh, well, I feel less bad about this.
I was gonna say, especially if they're basing it on the, like, Disney version, that can't be an easy outfit to recreate.
Well, of course not. The closest thing they had was, again, oddly enough, a women's Peter Pan outfit. which is weird for me at least. It's just like, why is it like everything I needed just happened to be in like the women's section of all places?
Like, you're a skinny guy?
I mean, like, I guess I am, but there weren't any Robin Hood or male Peter Pan outfits, and I'm like, what the hell's going on?
The converters and coolant pumps are working.
And then I went to there, and she's like, there's no guy purple shirts at all, except it has a graphic tee of Prince on them, and I'm just like, what?
I should be going.
And they're like, Kevin, why don't you just go to Joann's Fabric? And I'm like, it was 10 o'clock at night. So why don't you just go?
I really need to pay attention to the objectives. I went the complete wrong way.
You did it. And it's like, well, Kevin, why don't you just go before work? And I was just like, ha, good one. I like sleep. But yeah, no, I just like spent 40 minutes in a Walmart gathering all the costume supplies. And then, of course, they got Mario and Luigi because they found out about the idea beforehand. And, of course, I really like Luigi. And my brother always used to play Waluigi, so I was like, I really hope I don't get Waluigi. But it doesn't make sense for me to be Wario. So I ended up going as Waluigi.
I can see it, though. Like, the costume looked good.
I hate it, because, like, now one of the student temps that works in the morning can only see me as Waluigi.
You are become Waluigi, War of Worlds.
Oh, yeah, it was just like, wow, cool. And then they left, and it's like, wow, Kevin. And it's like, wow, at least I know it's a set piece. You didn't just decide to dress up as Waluigi alone. I was like, yeah, I know. They always go on the adventures and leave Waluigi behind.
Until they want to play tennis or Mario Party.
Yep. They're like, oh no. Oh no, Yoshi broke his leg and Wario needs a tennis player. Gotta be a Waluigi. So yeah, now it's just like a headcanon amongst like our group that Waluigi just works at the smoothie bar. While everyone's on there like Super Mario Wonder World, it's just like Waluigi's just running the counter. And of course everybody's like, but what about Wario? No, Wario has a castle. He doesn't need anything. He doesn't need any of this.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Ah yes, now we need to speak with Emily, where she is.
Back at Central Executive.
Ah yes. Boy, don't we want to tell Ati that we did good?
He knows.
I mean, I guess he always knows, so. Also, how many, like, slight spoiler for this game, how many freaking, like, inanimate objects go by Blink rules and go by, like, Doctor Who angel, one-winged angel rules? God damn it, I keep forgetting what they're called.
Weeping angels.
Yep.
I don't know.
Because, like, there's freaking Peanut from, like, SCP and that sort of thing. There's, like, a statue, apparently, as well. There's that fridge in this game, and then there's just angel statues. Like, how many objects do I have to keep an eye on in my house? Like, really? And then arguably Toy Story.
I mean, again, it's just kind of an interesting idea for, like, simple monster is, like, oh yeah, it's inanimate as long as you're looking at it. The second you look away or blink, then it can come after you.
Also, how do you feel that in Toy Story all the toys are just weeping angels?
I haven't been completely honest.
I don't think that counts, because the Weeping Angels don't have a choice about freezing. It's like considered their one great weakness / defense. But with the toys in Toy Story, it's a choice. Granted, they all feel like this weird compulsion to adhere to it, but they can break it, as we know from them traumatizing Sid.
I guess you're right. What if that's just what happens when you get got by a toy?
Locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways.
Also, Sid has to be like committed to like an insane asylum for a while before he comes out as a trash compactor man.
A being. What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
Dylan!
Projector. It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it.
It was a PowerPoint presentation of a man and his skunk girlfriend.
No! Not Mike and Melissa.
I have no idea if anything's still there.
That reminds me, I think some people were trying to do a Mike and Melissa reanimated. Don't know whatever came of that.
How did you get along?
No.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary.
I think like their own SCP, they disappeared along with the project.
She led me to you.
We're gonna Google it.
I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't...
The last update was when they put out a trailer in the beginning of September. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. Oh, no, the last update was in May.
Dylan.
So, yeah, that might be dead in the water. Probably for the best.
Other match is on something
Yep, it was the PowerPoint. They're with Dylan.
Oh, never mind. They released it. It's on there. It's on YouTube.
All I know is that Marshall went to the research center to secure the HRA production.
I was really hoping that was dead in the water.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
For those who aren't familiar, I am almost tempted to let you live in merciful ignorance.
Use my key card.
But I'm not that nice.
What?
Mike,
just let them be.
No. Mike and Melissa was this dude's creepy-ass college animation project. It's this really awfully animated pilot where the guy's self-insert, like, OC character gets to, like, hook up with his fantasy purple skunk furry girlfriend.
Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you.
And this was a submitted class presentation.
Yeah, no, like, that's the worst part, is people had to watch this. They had no choice.
Old Boys Club. Major targets in maintenance. You have 19 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, the game has little, like, timed events that you can go deal with for extra bonuses. think the field training, the training course gets you a power.
You have to go to the center point?
Well, I need to go down to maintenance. Hold on, just
for training?
Well, it's down. The training course is down in maintenance.
Okay.
We've never recorded any distance over 5. Obviously,
a good defense, a great offense.
Let's see, maintenance sector. Specifically, I think it's close to the main maintenance sector elevator that was locked off previously, not the access corridor where we went before.
Right.
Oh boy.
That's a
oh
good
right,
sign.
It's one of these rooms where you gotta like shoot all the nodes within close timing of each other to get the doors unlocked. So there's 2.
Yeah.
Where's the third? Ah. So let's... I'd like to file a formal complaint, re the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field training course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski.
Someone needed to get good, I guess.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle
Get ready,
courses.
Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Oh, come on, that both of those should have hit. Nope, shit.
My god, this is all about power, speed, agility.
Oh, boo. No, I'm gonna do it again. Fuck that. Oh. I got this.
Damn, you were right there.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
You can do it, I believe in you. Jessie, she's our girl. I don't know the rest of how to finish this, actually.
Oh, come on. Are you fucking kidding me? No, I'm gonna lose because it kept picking up the wrong objects.
Run! Just go, you're right there.
Oh, I didn't understand I needed to run through there. Damn
What's
it.
in there?
Well, it's the goal, clearly.
Ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3.
Oh god, and there's hiss in there, aren't there?
Oh yeah. Why wouldn't there be? You think this is just your ordinary training course?
60 seconds remaining.
Well, you know what they say, 3 times a charm.
Seconds remaining.
I just make a sharp turn?
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course.
Oh.
Oh, that's what it is.
Is the reviews? Is the safe?
I'm trying to think, what do I have to... Oh.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the safe object of power. It lets me shield myself.
That doesn't look very safe.
Well, whatever's inside it is safe as hell.
Oh my god, you are now that one guy from the Black Tower or whatever it was called.
What?
You're Matthew McConaughey from whatever that movie was.
What?
The one with like the psychic kids, The Shine, and there was a tower.
Oh, the Dark Tower.
That's it, it wasn't the Black Tower, it was the Dark Tower. Now, as long as they don't shoot their bullets on their first bullet, you should be okay.
And of course, gotta put it through its paces.
Ah, yes.
Right, I need to upgrade it before I can,
chuck it?
Yeah, if you get a certain upgrade for it, it basically makes it so when you dispel it, it'll just fly forward.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, wait, what's up there? Where that sniper was. Shit, I didn't see what it was. Damn
it was
it.
a case file.
Did you see what it was called?
No, but I have the power of whatever. Nope.
Oh wait, it was probably something to do with the safe. I'm an idiot. Yeah, the home safe. Here we go. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description: para utility. The object is a guardhouse brand home safe. Weight and measurements vary. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically gather items and debris from their surroundings. The object is currently bound by Redacted. Discovered in the basement of a home in Redacted, Ohio, of course it was Ohio, the object gained rapid interest in certain online forums because dedicated to opening abandoned safes. After months of failure, the owner attempted to open it with explosives. The object survived with no physical damage. Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident in its natural nature. Blood occasionally emerges from seam around the object's door. Tests confirm the blood is not human. X-rays taken of the object indicate that something is trapped inside, though the images are always blurred, which indicates the contents of the object are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful. Well, that last detail's not fun.
Nope. Some poor person just got stuck in friggin' safe. Or
Well,
some poor
it's not a person. I was going to say, it's the unfortunate answer is it's probably an animal. The thing is, whatever is in there is still alive because it's moving.
Yep. Some poor squirrel got trapped in an interdimensional safe box.
The research sector. Well, ritual division is blocked off. Let's see, we have to go to parapsychology. Downstairs. Uh-oh.
Indeed. That's a good thing you got your shield ability.
Who needs a shield when you can beat the shit out of them with rubble?
Yeah. But you know what else
One,
uses
two, where's... There it is.
No dose and tricks. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, you got shield efficiency. Good job.
Well, I guess it doesn't want me going that way.
No.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
I don't think I'm welcome here.
What makes you say that? Oh. On the bright side, at least they're keeping to their side. Oh, jeez.
Alright, anything interesting in these containment cells?
The colors yellow and red.
That guy is having a bad time.
Oh, yeah.
Something went down in there. Floating.
Is that a microwave?
Another guy having a bad time. Where? No, it's just a chair.
Oh, I was looking at the murder scene on the right. I am not wait for it.
I don't think so.
No, it's just a box.
Let's see what's upstairs.
What indeed is upstairs? What horrish nightmares await us? Is that right? Horrible nightmares? My bad. I think I said horrid. I'm sorry, I said the wrong word. Did you just kill 2 people? 3 people?
They're already basically dead and I can't save them. Let's see. Some mannequins playing dodgeball?
They're short a few members.
Doesn't seem like I can get back into those just yet, so we're going to keep on going until the Astral Exhibition.
Hell yeah. Space.
Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau.
Wait, are we finding Sarah Marshall, whatever that movie is?
No, you're thinking of Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
My bad. It's the opposite of finding Sarah Marshall.
Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Well, that's not ominous. But also, now that I made it back to a control point, this feels like a good place to call it.
Well, we killed a safe and we killed a horse, a mechanical horse.
But yeah, that has been our second go at starting control. But I am hoping we will be more consistent this time. But yeah, stay tuned for more of that and some more stuff from us this weekend.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.